Welcome everyone. Today we have high rank Dota Underlords. In this game with Big Boss 4, we're facing lots of Lords and Big Boss players. Lots of familiar faces as well. There's Phoenix joining us. And at the moment, there Phoenix said hi as well on chat. So at the moment, what I'm thinking is I might go for the gambling Brawny to be rolling. I want to try that on the rank game. And because I won at a rank game earlier, I don't mind losing one. So if I get more Brownies, we'll definitely go there. Voice Stone's actually not bad. Damn, should have went for the Voice Stone. Take the Claymore because this means we get more damage early game to kill things for Brownies. Oh, yeah, let's go for the Brownies. Big fan. Don't need anything else. I can get the Nyx. So I've tested a few games of Brownies today. One is with fast leveling, one is with just rolling. I reckon the gambling Brawny would definitely be the best one. I'm gonna get him down too. I'm here to lose. And you know, if I win with those two, I don't mind. I do plan to hit Lord, yes. I do plan to go for Lord. I don't see anyone else going for Brownies, and that means I don't worry about feeding kills. Two reasons we don't feed kills, one is Brownies, one is the Cloak and Pike. The goal for the gambling kind of Brawny is to be rolling at level 4 or level 3 once you get to 30 gold. Because most of the units are tier 2. You know, tier 2 Beastmaster, tier 2 Bristleback, then there's the tier 1 Snapfire, tier 3 Juggernaut. That's what you wanted. So level 4 gives you most of that. And you don't need many 3 stars. We won't go for anything else but Brownies at the start. And we don't worry about the streaks too much as well. So here, first factor is make the gold, then we get the Beastmaster. Why is that? Is, well, getting the Beastmaster done will not guarantee we get the kills. We also want to force a win. I want to force a lose. I'm hoping I don't face Phoenix here. Actually, why do I need to hope? I just take it back. I don't think I get enough kills with those two anyways. I need a free roll so we can get my other units. No, I used to play Brownies with Legion. Don't go for them anymore. Simply because the Legion commander herself is a single target unit and she needs too many other allies. Brownies just wants to be Brownies and Brownies wants AoE. So that's AoE from Bristleback, AoE from Beastmaster and Snapfire. Get the Snapfire too. I almost missed that. So I'm looking for the Juggernaut, looking for 2 stars now. Not bad. Always get the upgrade for Brownies if you can. So, really good start now. See, we stacked the AoE. Now, unlike those other builds I'm going for, if I get the 2-star Brownies, I will have it done. This allows us to just get the kills. We need the kills. We need to build up the kills. So here I found the 2-star, I'll have it done. I don't mind losing my losing streak. Economy is not the biggest part here, because most of the gold will be used for rolling. So if I win here, it's okay. If I lose, well, I get a free rolls. Bristle is a whippersnipper for the insects. We just can't get close to him. This one comes, this one dies. We're gonna win here. Thanks, Termin. Thanks, buddy. Yes, I almost missed the Snapfire. Is one Hunter Alliance good here? Only if you get the Hunter item and you get lots of 2-star Hunters early. I don't think Hunter is that great because Beastmaster's damage comes from the axes, not from the normal attack. And Hunters take too many spots. Chrysalis is not bad. I can roll for something better. There's a Cloak, there's Pike. Wow, I didn't get that. I actually got like a downgrade. I take the Armor then. Armor's okay. Chrysalis is okay too. But again, the damage is not on single attacks. Oh, this is beautiful. We won last round, and there's no streaks to lose, so we get the Beastmaster. And I'll give the armor to him. Give this to Beastmaster. Why is that? Is base HP of Bristleback is 2.7k, base HP of Beastmaster is 1.8k. 900 difference. More effective HP with Chainmail this way. And Beastmaster is kind of better with attacks anyway. Because he's the ultimate tank now. Yeah, I don't mind breaking economy as well. Because we're here for the kills. Economy, we can catch that up when we win. Not the kills. Need as many of them as we can. Oh, we're gonna lose here because of the snack was too distracting for Beastmaster. Is he bashing me? Not sure what's stopping the Beastmaster from moving. Oh, coconuts, that's right. I see the Beastmaster, he moves his arm and he stops. Ah, the Snapfire is not bad. And don't really need anything else. Yep. I try to go for, you know, alternative with Magnus, with Waver, those cheap early game units. Not worth it. Just get as many brownies as you can and stack all the kills. Once you get the 4 brownies, you really get going. That's why we need to be level 4. Level 5, you get the dragons. Oh, and that's a 2-star. I wonder if that counts as a kill. So 1 kill? Oh, it counts as a kill. Perfect. The top body counts as a kill. So every round we're getting 3 or 4 kills. That's big. The goal is to get to 1000 bonus HP with 4 brownies by round 15. If you get there, you know you're doing really well. If you don't get there, depends how far you are and how many 2-stars you are, you need to consider to adjust. Summoner is really good for us, and also the primordials. They're like a buffet, all you can eat. But the downside is it might be too much for you, because summoners can be very strong in the early game. So is the primordials. Perfect. So usually you have a choice. If you're really short on Snipefire, you can roll level 3. It gives you higher tier 1 unit, which is Snipefire. It gives you lower tier 3, which is Juggernaut and Viper. What I recommend is to wait for level 4 to be rolling. And only roll down to 30 gold. So this way you have the better rate for Viper, better rate for, you know, Juggernaut is what you need. The tier 2 rate stays the same on 35%. I can give it only Snipefire as well. But he said her attack speed is 0.77, Beastmaster is 0.91. But she's a range, she always gets a damage off. He's a little star. Look at all the kills we get. Brawny players are so hated. Once we post the videos, everyone will play Brownies. Then we find a build to counter them. But yeah, I know Saint, this is a very good start. I can't say anything else about that start. It's one of the best start I had. I give it to the Snapfire. Don't have anything. So, we roll once. Perfect. Always go for AoE if you can. Keep rolling. Man, this is a better AoE. Don't need that. Ah, Jag is good. Perfect. We'll get the Jagging after. And then we have 4 brownies. That's a small power spike because the HP is doubled. Becomes a big power spike once you get more kills. Don't have to force a Juggernaut if you have a 2-star here, because the goal is to kill units, not to survive. Later you want the 4 brownies, not yet. But you know, if you get them in now, it's really good. Because it enables the Beastmaster and Bristleback to survive to do more damage. It's not the Juggernaut that gives us a lot. One more X buddy? No more X, damn. Our baby Bristle won't survive. Losing here is not a big deal, simply because, well, we get the 3 rolls. Can we kill one more? Imagine we can farm the Furion. His summons would kill. Yeah, that's right, Saint. I didn't want to force the Brownies, but I saw a Bristleback and a Beastmaster in the first 2 rounds. That's what made me to go for them. That can take in the Vanguard, it's not bad. Yeah, Vanguard really scales up for us. I reckon it's not bad. Perfect. So HP is pretty decent and gold is pretty decent. We'll keep rolling. A deep rolling strategy. And sometimes you find nothing, which is okay. You gotta accept ING. You get something and then you get nothing. Bristleback is still our #1 tank. Because, well, he's very beefy and he's got Vanguard. Vanguard is better than Chainmail for sure. Especially the more HP you have. So looking at 600 HP by level 9. Very good. And now you have 2 choices. Usually you're rolling for 2 2-star Bristleback and 2 Beastmaster. You actually don't need and don't want the 3-star because they're better with 2-star. They experience the Brawny Alliance twice as much. Because you know there's 2 of them. And they also do twice as much AoE. Pretty much. So I'm looking for 2 2-star Beastmaster and 2 Bristleback. And a Viper. Don't need the 2-star Viper because it might still kill. 1-star is okay. It's also a little costly. Eventually we'll get a 2-star Dragon Knight. In terms of units, I usually go for ammo. It gives you the early game dominance, it gives you AoE, it also heals your units if it's a healing ammo. The other ammo gives a lot of AoE and stuns. So ammo is always the top choice here. Hulking can work too actually. Thank you so much for the subscribe, my friend. Welcome. Thank you so much for the support. Hey there, Jesus Christ Pizza Party, welcome buddy. Thank you so much for the 2 months, my friend. Trying to catch a stream for a few weeks, but being on the other side of the planet makes it tough. Definitely. You know, being Australia, that's the toughest part. To be able to, you know, get the time zone right. Australians, we have, you know, different time zone. Even water spins in a different circle. But thank you so much for catching up, and thank you for your support, my friend. So I want to get to round 13 each before I level up. So the next few rounds is when I get greedy, I'll be rolling. I can't even kill the Bristleback with Vanguard. So good. Oh, look at the damage. Anti-clockwise? Yeah, I believe so. So it's the opposite of the other hemisphere. And most of English-speaking friends are on the other side, you know, Americas, Europe, etc. Doing okay. Finding lots of units we wanted. A 2-star Juggernaut is not bad. What time is it for me? It's 10 past 5 PM. So, look at this in. And we'll keep rolling. Perfect. Oh my, this looks very delicious, isn't it? So why am I getting the AO units in instead of the... So why am I getting those units in instead of the Brownies? Is because I'm here for the kills. I don't need to tank up, I just want the kills. And more AoE means more kill. Oh, I missed AoE though. Yeah, 5 PM is very different, right? Those rolls, I know, Gio. It's a perfect example of showing how powerful it is in a high rank game. One thing I noticed is no one going for Brownies. It rewards me for rolling more of them. I'm located in Sydney, by the way. So, Sydney, Australia. And since Sydney is on lockdown, and you know, there's not much effect for a gamer or streamer like me, but a lot of my friends and family are slightly affected, definitely. Beastmaster's not a big spectre. Now if you look at ammo, he doesn't do that much damage, but his healing is okay. Not a lot. I like that ammo, but better. I found the Beastmaster, I found the Bristleback. So what I want to recommend now is not to get too greedy. No need to forcefully roll for them. I might get lucky on a 3-star, but that's not what I needed. I need more Brownies to get the effectiveness of my kills. So I need to fit 2 Brownies in. We start leveling up. I was a little greedy here, I didn't want to spend my gold. Yeah, we want to get the Brownies in as quickly as we can. Because the 2-star Beastmaster and 2-star Bristleback is what we wanted. No worries, buddy. Yes, no other Brownie players makes it much better. Big deal. Yeah, notice here we could have won if we had more units. But he's a healer. And he's an early game Necrophos, which is a big healer. You know what I might do? I'll actually do this. I'll actually pre-level twice. This will dig into my economy. But what it will pay off with is... Well, Maelstrom's actually... Maelstrom? Nah, I don't need Maelstrom. Oh, this is interesting. I usually go for Silver Edge, but Cloak just grows indefinitely first. Now look at this Beastmaster with 14 kills. And why am I doing this is because, again, the whole idea is to circle around getting units tankier, getting the kills. And this makes my units tankier for the cost of 1 gold. We'll do it. Gonna chill now. Oh, we're so good. Why not Butterfly? Why not Butterfree? Is that Butterfree is different to Dota 2 Butterfree. It doesn't go around the unit you're hitting, it goes around the unit that's attacking. So if a Beastmaster is using Butterfree, it's around him that's AoE damage. And it's not much damage. Very low damage. The increased damage is okay, but it's much better on a range unit. Yeah, if it's around the unit you're hitting, it's really good. It's around the unit you are attacking. Oh, if we win against him, we won't have trouble against him next time. Imagine if insects counts as kills, that'd be so good. Max. Oh, so close. The cloak pickup, I know, right? 4th item, a cloak. I don't mind losing, because the HP, we still have plenty of spell for. If I lose, I get a free roll. What I'm really looking for is a Viper. Because I have, you know, double Snapfire, getting Viper means I can quickly level to level 8. And that should give us enough AoE. Starfire does absolutely nothing right now. It's kind of useless. Oh, look at the Hogan. So majestic. Got the crown, got the wings. No Viper though. We'll just wait. In terms of kill count, it's before round 15 and we're 1.3k HP. We're doing okay. We're doing pretty good. Much better than okay. And no one's contesting us. Usually we're not too scared of mages, we get disrupted for that. We're a little scared of hunters because they can build into void against us. Other than that, Heartless might be a problem because we don't have much armor and Heartless shred us. Which stage you decide you need to go for Brownies you have to decide early. In the first 3 rounds you have to decide if you're going for Brownies. Other builds maybe first 5 rounds. It depends on the builds you're going for, of course. Hey! Later, you got DK, you switch the Viper? Yes. I usually go for 1-star Viper, then when I get a DK, I will replace them. Because Viper kind of jumps forward and dies, DK stays where he is. And it's a great range damage. Everything else is usually just Warlocks and Brownies. Let's buy the Shadow Fiend, in case we need him. It's gonna be much later. Never mind. In case we need him. Shadow Fiend, a wild Shadow Fiend appears. It's good. It's so good. It's pretty good. Why it's pretty good is I'll actually go for level up after this one. It's pretty good because it helps AoE. Remember the theme of the game is AoE. Bristle is AoE, slow AoE. Beastmaster is burst AoE, Shadow Fiend's AoE damage. Go for level up. We'll get the 6. No, not the 6. We'll get the 4 Brownies in again. Shadow Fiend might steal some of the kills though, that's the only downside. But he enables us to kill more units. Look at Juggernaut spinning for dear life. He killed the Shadow Fiend. Good for him. And yeah, gold is just a resource that we use to roll for units, level up, and get better rates. Hey there, OneSnap TV. Really good to see you, buddy. I'm okay. Really good to see you, my friend. Thank you for joining me. I got a Shadow Fiend protected. Necrophos is okay off of Warlock. If we don't have Shadow Fiends, we can go for Necrophos and Lich for the late game Heartless and also a bit of Warlocks. But if you have Shadow Fiend, just go with Shadow Fiend and Disruptor. Not really other options to be available. Brewmaster is pretty weak. Everything else is not that great. There's ammo behind me. Yeah, we got a little custom ears. Have you tested Magic Chess Mobile Legends? It's like Underlord much fun. It's made by Tencent. I've actually tested when it first came out, but I felt it's very similar to TFT, you know, Underlords, those other games we're playing. And Underlords is the one I know most familiar. If I have more time, I actually will try more Path of Exile and more TFT. Or maybe Legends of Runeterra. Those are very interesting games. I love strategy games like, you know, auto chess. I love action games, not action, but action RPGs like the Diablo kind of games. I also like a bit of MMO like World of Warcraft, but don't have much time lately though. Now, let's look at the kills. Shadow Fiend is stealing a bit of kills, but not a lot. Oh, we're doing so well. Not a big fan of Hunter, not a big fan of Battlefield, so Maelstrom is actually okay for the Juggernaut. We'll roll once. Octarine is a really good item actually. Octarine Beastmaster is very underrated but very powerful. What it offers us is, it offers us 2 seconds quicker access, that means more AoE, and means more kills for the Beastmaster. Octarine Bristleback is not bad, Octarine Disruptor is not bad. What I mean for this level up, for 2 things. One is we get to level 8 for dragons, for, you know, also for the axe over Juggernaut. Also, you know, we can get high rates for Disruptor. Better on BM than Bristleback? Yes, Bristleback act as tanks. They have the highest base HP, they take out the tank item. Beastmaster used it for damage. And you can see the power of AoE now with Shadow Fiend. It just amplifies how much AoE we do, and we start to stomp over people. Most of the people will not be ready for how powerful we are. 2.2k HP at this moment. I'm pretty happy. And you can see that I'm leveling aggressively. If I get a Viper, I might even level up quicker. No Viper though. And if there's no Viper, absolutely no need to go for the Snapfire level up. Because she doesn't do anything. Where is she? She's like under ammo. Stealing an item means we have better chance of killing units. It means we loop more HP. Yeah, we'll just try. We won't be rolling anytime soon anymore. So the biggest roll we had is level 4. And that's all we needed. Juggernaut, how much did Juggernaut do? Not much, right? Yeah, Juggernaut's gonna get replaced. 2-star Juggernaut is really good, but not 1-star. It's just the fact he doesn't have enough damage and HP to survive. Did he raise Viper in the game? I'll find one. Maybe in 10 rounds later. There's one Hunter game, I didn't find my Jaw Ranger until the end of the game. Round 30, 1-star Jaw Ranger. Hey there, Jaw Dog. Good to see you, buddy. Shadow Fiend is superb with AoE. Really good AoE. Look at that. Oh, poor guy did the disco dance, but no AoE. They are little healing and Night Team. If I couldn't burst him down, I would have lost. Especially with the Dazzle in the back. But because of the burst, we did okay. Oh, they're not having a good time against us. You know, Brawny is like impending doom. You're like, oh gosh, I hope he doesn't face me. But later he faces you, he's got so much HP, you're like, oh, what have you done? Who's been feeding him? Where are my dudes? Yeah, no need to level up. We level up once the round starts. I can't find my last bit of dudes. So yeah, Shadow Fiend is a big one. Because, you know, Necrophos doesn't give you the best AoE. And when I say a big one, it has to be a 2-star Shadow Fiend. 1-star Shadow Fiend is not enough. If you look at the damage, 100 to 175, and much better stats. Actually, I could give this to Shadow Fiend, but I don't want him to steal my kills though. So tanky now. Snapfire, good tank. Oh, my poor Beastmaster though, that's Octonary Beastmaster. Scottins can't unseen anymore. Oh, what's wrong, my friend? What's this contents? Oh. But caliber is so low. Let me quickly check. Did I? Lack of agreement of consistency. Ah, I actually searched up the meaning of the word. After level DK and X, yeah, I'm thinking I'll probably get that. Let's see. Oh, we got disrupted though. Aha. Sorry, Jack. You had a good run. I'll go for the 3-star Shadow Fiend if I can. Here, the Juggernaut is better, because what we need to remember is the Juggernaut is actually going to enjoy about 3000 additional HP of value, and that's really good. I still can't find the dragon. It's okay, we'll find it. So it's okay to have more brownies, especially the one that gives AoE, and Juggernaut kind of helps with that. The biggest factor is 2 Bristleback and 2 Beastmaster. Disco Shadow Fiend. Oh, my mark earlier. I say, yeah, the Disco Shadow Fiend. He has the swag, right? He waves his arms, then he gets down, he's like, oh, then he waves again. If he makes it, he's really happy. I love Shadow Fiend. He used to be my #1 unit before they nerfed him to the core. Oh, the heat has got us. This is a problem without a Snapfire for dragons. We'll find it. Ah, damn. So resilient. The Korean friend. Knights and healers. I'll get him next time. For now, we should be rolling because we have nothing to add. If we find a Viper, we're happy to level up. Oh, we get Venomir. Yes. Take the Venomir. Snapfire can take it. I can line up now. Oh, got a Viper. Lower. Oof, should I just level up? It costs 40 gold. Let's do it. Yes, here I'm actually losing all of my values in terms of... Ooh. I'm losing all of my values in terms of interest, but I'm having the strongest team I can find. And that's what I wanted. Hey there, you're dead. Good to see you, buddy. The strongest team with Viper and Snapfire is the strongest. I'm happy to sell the Juggernaut and Shadow Fiend, but I'm happy to keep them as well. Here we'll get much more healing, get much more AoE. Also gonna use a free roll. But nothing. So yeah, this is an investment for the future. This allows me to get more kills and get stronger. Yeah, finally a baby Viper. Top 5 already. Not to need 2 for Viper. Still though, I don't complain. I'm happy with what I found. Juggernaut likely is gonna go, but you want to keep some spare Brownies because once you get 3 stars, you need more Brownies to fill up the spot. And that's split fire. So good. I should swap my Beastmasters so they don't get caught together. Sometimes they do, and it's really terrible for me. This is much better. The downside of splitting is they won't enjoy much as they wouldn't enjoy the Venomere as much. Should I think here is okay? Maybe here. Put the Viper together. The Brownies wants to split, so we don't get caught by anything, and we kind of maximize the AoE damage from the Beastmasters. Bristleback is always a corner tank. Oh, this is the player I lost earlier, right? No, this is a different player. He's not the full HP player.
Thank you so much for the subscribe, my friend. Thank you so much for the support.
Hey there, Trusto. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, buddy. Thank you so much for your support, my friend. Thank you for joining me. Welcome, welcome. So let's look at the kills. Shadow Fiend stealing a bit, but everybody else is getting enough kills. And I think I'm almost at the point it's hard to stop me. Yeah, once over 120 kills, it's really hard to stop us. If you have the 2 Bristleback and 2 Beastmaster and bunch of AoE. Almost every unit here is doing AoE damage except Viper. That's what we wanted. We don't have to rush for level 10. Only reason to go to 10 is to add more AoE damage. But eventually we'll get to level 10. I'll try to get back to 30 go first. Them Ember Spirits. Those guys, if you play Assassins, you're like, they're okay. But if you don't play Assassins, you're like, who needs them, right? I mean, the mages do use them for the Spirit Mages, but it's very early game and mid game. If you look at damage will all spread out. This is the Beastmaster with the Octarine or the Beastmaster with the kills. 2 very strong Beastmaster. Trestos has watched your YouTube video for a long time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support, buddy. And thank you so much for joining me on Twitch. Thank you, thank you. Now, if you guys don't know, the Warlocks, although there's only 2 of them, the healing is actually quite good. If you look at a low HP unit like Snapfire, the Shadow Fiend itself, he actually heals himself to full. Very powerful. Thank you, buddy. I want to share the knowledge. I want to have fun with the game, so I usually plan out the build. I also test things, and with more time on hand, I can try more builds and make more guides first. Top 4 now, very good. Oh, top 3. Very consistent Brawny. This is my first game on ranked on Brownies, but we practiced 2 games on casual, and I got the hang of things. Not getting any more Brownies though. You see, now imagine if I rolled for my Brownies. I will be in a worse financial position. I might be too risky. And if I get a 3-star Bristle or Beastmaster, if we get doomed or broken, they might be just dying too quickly. So this is the best choice. Spread your eggs of Brownies. Spread your basket of eggs. No. Keep your Brownies in different eggs. Gosh. Keep your Brownies in different baskets. That's what I meant. This is the counter. Lifestealer is definitely a big counter to us. 2-star Sniper is better than 3-star, but Sniper is not the biggest factor, so we can just take the 3-star. Oh gosh, need to deal with the Lifestealer, guys. We stole his Venomere. The Lifestealer's killed us. We need 5 or 4 units to kill the Lifestealer, because he just munched on the Brownies. I might not be able to kill him. Can we? Shadow Fiend killed him, good. Shadow Fiend is a pretty good source of damage. This is your carry Shadow Fiend that buys some Venomere in Dota 2. Oh, we go for the level up. Ooh. Half the Alpha means more range damage. Butterfly means pretty good. I'll take the Hornet. Not a big factor, to be honest. One more Snapfire. It's just a just a legendary tier 5 item. We don't have that many range units, and I might have trouble against things like the lifestealer, so more focus fire is better. I'll put it on the disruptor. Always to keep myself hydrated. A scary part is if I leveled up and then I found the 3-star sniper, I have no units dead. So I might be rolling slightly just to make sure I have units dead when I find the sniper. Oh look, it's a Kodo. No, it's not a Kodo, it's a Thunderhide. Wait, is that a Kodo? No, it's not a Kodo, right? Kodos are different things in World of Warcraft. Look at the AoE, it's beautiful. Yeah, we should roll. We also have very good chance of finding Disruptor. Oh, look at the kill counts, guys. We're getting to 4,000 now. Perfect. We took out Phoenix as well. Well played, my friend. Phoenix was a threat to me with Hunters, but he didn't go for the Brute Hunters. Now we're left with Knights, who's always been trying to get us. Don't need the weapon no more. It's okay. Okay, we'll keep rolling a little bit. Still take the jug. Ah, Disruptor's good. Viper's gone. Shadow Fiend is an interesting one. So I'm taking those units just in case, you know, I get 3 stars and need the rest of him. He wrote the Cadence. Oh, nice, nice. I wrote for the Cadence and didn't get IC. See, you need a lot more against the Brownies, especially this overwhelming Brownies like me. Calling myself a strong Brownie. You need a little more here. Ooh. I'm having the best time against him though. He's healing up too much. Is that ammo? It is ammo, that stole my item. Oh, it's gonna be a very close fight. Knights are very resilient. The AoE damage I'm doing is getting healed by his warlocks and healers. Yeah. A little concerning. This is when 3 stars may be better. We got the Dragon Knight, right? Let's roll for the 3 stars now. Not bad for top 2. Good. Let's go a little deeper. Oh gosh, double troll. I don't get baited by that. Oof. Okay. I'm interested. Jug's gone. Yeah, I need to better adjust my positioning. I was rolling too deep and I haven't adjusted positioning too much. Okay, perfect. Now I got the snipe fire going. I can keep rolling. Yeah, double axe, right? It's so fancy. So sometimes it's with the angle of engagement, sometimes with the disruptor. Here the disruptor did a lot because it's a 2-star. It missed the second one, but look at that, minus 24. And we know what's good for us. 1 disruptor, 2 disruptor. More disruptors. 1 piece master, yes. We're close. We're gonna roll deep here. Ah, little. We're gonna keep all the disruptors we come our way. That's for sure. I didn't position properly. Double axe? Yeah, I want to get axe in, but I think Disruptor might still be better though. Just for the warlocks and just for the damage and the silence. Because he's a healer. As a healer, he needs to get the heals going. And if I get my units, you know, get the silence in first, it may be a big factor here. I'm missing the 2-star axe. So many good things. Oh, let's look at the kill count. 4.2k now. Oh, he might die here. No! I have so much more to show you. Damn, he died. I had a 3-star Beastmaster, 3-star Bristleback, and then I'm planning to put down the axe. And then I'm planning to get the 3-star Disruptor. We tried. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Well played, buddy. Well played. So yeah, the start was pretty good, and it's the understanding here. So plus 100 is really nice here, and we're very close to big boss fight. So the understanding is it's better to have 2 Bristleback, that's 2-star, and 2 Beastmaster, that's 2-star. Because they actually benefit so much more from the Brawny effect. You get double the effect pretty much. And after that, it's the timing. You need to control how much you roll, how much you level up. And here we leveled to level 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, depending on what we had on the bench. So it's not directly on the timing, but rather what you had on the bench. Having Shadow Fiend was pretty clutch, because that's the AoE we needed for the mid game. Once we get to the final game, you don't see the Brawnies to be too strong, but I was sitting on plus 4000 HP. And that's powerful enough for almost any build except the Hunters with Void. Can't beat that yet. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I think that's definitely a lovely build. And 3-star Starfire though, she definitely did a ton of fire damage. And the percentage damage with silence, that's how we counter the enemy that heals. If you silence them, you heal as well because you start a Warlock Link. And because you do so much AoE damage, you heal for a lot for the AoE. And also the double silence means one silence quicker, one silence slower. So we kind of overlap the silence a little bit, but not a lot. It stops them from healing, that's how we defeat them. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. It's a really fun one, and I'll look towards posting both of the Brawny games for us onto YouTube. So definitely check it out.